Using YouTube for your small business. Valerie Pugsley here, Inspired Strategic Solutions, and I study the mind and relationships and teach small business owners how to use those things so they can get better results in their business. As a part of VEDA, I was asking questions beforehand so that I could answer questions that would be of benefit to people who I know, but also be of benefit to you, because most likely if they have the question, you do as well. And so here's the question that was asked. Would YouTube videos be good for promoting and on what platform? Well, I could say yes and all, but that's not really the answer the person's looking for. So before I get into the answer, let me just ask you to please comment below and ask any questions that you have on this topic or any other topic as it relates to marketing and small business or to mindset. Put those in the comments below. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Now let's get to that answer. So yes, video on YouTube would be good for promoting anything on YouTube. Here's the thing. Are you going to be promoting or educating? Anybody who is born, well, let me just say anybody who's probably 45 or older, maybe 50 or older, are coming from a time when their primary messaging was all about advertising or promoting or campaigns. So it's what we call push marketing, push, push, push. Nowadays, and with the YouTube, it's really all about educating. So to have the idea that you can do one video and just spread it everywhere and that's going to take care of all your business problems, not realistic. So now the particular person that I'm thinking of, they have a product, it's a product base. They also have a service that they provide too. Educating people not just on the product and how it works, but more educating people on things surrounding that product. So this particular person is involved in the education field, which actually goes to audience. I was going to get to that later, but we'll get to that now. They have 3 people in their audience. Their audience would be the parent, the student, and the educator. So depending on who they're speaking to, they're going to create separate videos for each audience and several videos for each audience. Let's just use the parent as an example. And they're dealing with students. Their particular product solves a particular problem. Now there are other problems that parents have related to students that maybe this product wouldn't solve. So they can also do videos to those problems as well. This person has a lot of knowledge in the education field, so they can give them answers, the parents answers to solve the problems that they can take away and use, and then if they want to amplify that solution, then getting this product will help amplify that solution. I hope that's understandable. I'll try and reword it again. Basically, anytime somebody watches our video, reads an email, looks at any content, even a quick blog post, we wanted to provide some kind of value. They have spent time consuming it. We don't want it to be wasted. So even a blog post, hopefully at the very least, it creates a smile for somebody, or gets them to think about something a little deeper. Or it provides a solution to a problem they're having, or gives them some information that they were looking for. So any way you can use that coincides with your product or your service, then that's a good thing. Now they asked about what platform. Well, YouTube in and of itself is a platform. And what I like about YouTube is the evergreen nature of it, especially for how-to. I don't know about you, but anytime I'm trying to figure out how to do something, that's the first place I go. I don't go to Google. I go to YouTube first, and I type in how-to whatever it is I'm wanting to do. Most of the time I find the answers. So anytime we can create a video on how to do something that the people who are our audience want to know how to do, that's going to be a good thing, and it's evergreen. Now, this person's audience, at least from the parent's perspective, is going to be probably going to be on YouTube and Instagram. So they can create videos there as well, and that would be beneficial. The thing is YouTube isn't real searchable. It may be going, I'm sorry, not YouTube, Facebook. Facebook is not real searchable, and while it may be going more towards that and it's getting more in that way, content, you typically don't search for things and find content that's several years old and view it as relevant. So for this particular person, and actually for anybody, this is probably a good strategy. Although I don't want you to let this strategy bog you down. All right, pick whichever piece you can do. But if they were to record a YouTube live doing the educating or providing that value via Facebook, I'm sorry, I don't know if I said YouTube, I meant Facebook Live, then after that video is done, they can download that video, then they can upload it to YouTube. They could also add some other video to it before they uploaded it to YouTube if they wanted to edit it, or they had an editor, if they wanted to show some screenshots and pictures, they could splice that kind of stuff in and then upload it to YouTube. Now, I don't use Instagram a lot. I do use it some, but others also will make little 1-minute videos to put into Instagram. So again, they could, when they're doing the content, think of it in that terms and have some little snippets that they know they can take out of it later and put it on YouTube. Now, another one of this person's audience would be educators. So for that, I probably would just do a YouTube video. I probably wouldn't focus so much on the Facebook. And I would create a video that solves the problems that the educator has. And I would do a couple. I could do videos that my product, how my product would solve a problem that they have. But I can also get other experts involved who can solve other problems that an educator would have. And then I can share those on my LinkedIn profile. Not only as content there, but even just reaching out to educators and sharing with them. Another thing that I recommend is when you get a lot of questions about your product, or you find yourself saying the same thing over and over again, we call those frequently asked questions or core content. Create separate videos for each piece of core content or each frequently asked question. And those can become pieces that you can promote when you're talking with people. So let's say you're going to a networking event or anywhere. Maybe you meet somebody in the grocery line or whatever. I mean, we can meet people anywhere. It doesn't just have to be at a networking event. You might talk to them and have a conversation. Go, oh, I did a video about that. Here, let me send it to you. And then you can send it to them. And by doing that, now you're getting some contact information as a means of being able to send them that information. So you can continue to build the relationship. So I think the main things that I'm thinking of here is in answer to this question. So yes, YouTube is a good platform and videos are good for promoting a product or a service, but we need to use it in terms of educating people and providing value to them. And then the other part is once you create it, well, there is some things you can do on the back end in terms of keywords and tags and things so that it can get found. But it's also a matter of us having to promote it in different places. And again, if we're always just pushing, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, not a lot of value in that, and people are just going to shut off. The real thing is with these videos, we need to be working on how we can build relationship with the viewers. So that is another thing to keep in mind. Not only the value that you're providing, but how are you building relationship with the viewers? So if you keep those things in mind, whenever you're creating video or any other content, it's going to go a lot farther for you and you'll be able to leverage it a lot farther. So hopefully you found this video useful, and if you did, I would encourage you to follow me for the month of August for VEDA. I have some more questions to answer that other small business owners have had. Turn on the notifications so you know when I do a new video. Make sure that you have subscribed. I also, in the description below, will have some links. I have a free gift down there that you can get, and if there's anything else that I mentioned in this video that was pertinent, I'll include a link to that as well. And again, if you have questions about marketing for your small business, or if you're struggling in your small business in any way, let me know. It may be a mindset issue or something else, and I'll be happy to help you if I can. And if I can't, I'm connected with a lot of people, and maybe I can find the expert and bring them on and they can answer the question for you. So put your comments below. Have a great day. Bye for now.